Hey guys, today we're doing a first impressions on a foundation product. This is actually a kind of more of a skin tint, tinted moisturizer kind of thing. And this is brand new. I actually went to Sephora early this morning and I just happened to find this on like a bottom shelf in a random place. This is the Sephora Bright Future Skin Tint. Instant moisture and glow, it says. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is brand new. I got it in the shade Light Ivory number 7. And please enjoy the background music of my boyfriend playing video games. So yeah, this is a skin tint, really tiny bottle. You do get 25 milliliters, so that's 0.84 of a fluid ounce. All right, let's read some of these claims here. Instantly smooths skin and improves its overall appearance, creating a fresh and healthy looking glow. So I love products that come in a squeeze tube. By the way, I paid $23 for this guy. So as usual, I'm going to apply in 2 different ways, but with skin tints and like tinted moisturizers and stuff, I never use a sponge, like especially for sheer products, I really don't want to sheer it out even more. So I think I'm gonna apply with my fingers to one side, and then I'll just use like a really dense brush for the other side, just to see. I don't have any primer on, and I actually don't really have any moisturizer on right now either. I mean, I just typically wouldn't prep my skin very much for something that is already gonna add moisture to my skin, like a tinted moisturizer. It really barely smells like anything. Kind of has a slight sunscreen smell, but I don't think there's sunscreen in it. So I have it on this side versus nothing over here. Definitely very light coverage though. With the name skin tint, I really wasn't expecting anything else. Apply a little bit there. Oh, that's too much. You know how like some primers will start to like ball up and flake up if you rub them too much? You kind of just have to pat them in. I found with the brush, as I was, buffing, it just started to do that a little bit, whereas I did not have that issue at all on the side where I just used my hands. But I think it looks really nice. It gives me like a nice even color without really giving me an I'm wearing makeup look. It looks very, very natural. We'll see how it holds up for the rest of the day. I am going to be going out and actually doing something. I'm not going to be like powdering this or even putting like a setting spray on. I really just want to see how this product works on its own. For those of you guys wondering about the color, I didn't really do a good swatch, so there is, you can barely see it on my arm. I would say it's a neutral undertone. Again, this was in the shade Ivory Light. A little bit just kind of dribbled out of the tube, so I'm just gonna see how this layers a little bit on my kind of blemished areas here. Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty good. Didn't build a whole lot, but maybe a little bit. And I think it looks really nice. Like, I think there is kind of like a blurring effect. My pores look really good. My skin looks really smooth. And in terms of like setting down, it's not 100% set down, but it doesn't really feel creamy or greasy at all. I'm just gonna go in with this Milani Illuminating Face Powder in the shade Hermosa Rose. I just wanna put a little bit on, just so I can see how this product held my blush on after a few hours. Okay, so I'm gonna check back in with you guys in about 6 or 7 hours just to show you what it's looking like after a day of wear. Just doing a check-in for this skin tint. I asked Paul how it looked earlier and he says I look very shiny. I do feel like my blush has kind of worn off a bit as well, which tells me that, you know, it is kind of melting off my face as the day goes on. But, you know, it doesn't look terrible. Like, I don't feel like it's separating too badly on my nose. So I'm gonna come back in a few hours and see what it's looking like then. Hey guys, I am back. It is the end of the night. I'm so tired. I've been wearing this skin tint for about 7.5 hours, and I'm pretty much ready to go to bed. I gotta work pretty early in the morning. So here's what it's looking like. I'm pretty shiny. Like, you can see the oil forming on and around my nose, which I actually don't usually get a lot of oil like down here or even like on my chin. I feel like this actually doesn't look that bad though. Like, I think it is slightly starting to separate on my nose, but it's not bad. Definitely sunk into my lines a little bit. Yeah, it feels pretty greasy. But yeah, I would say do not get this product if you're looking for something to keep you matte. But if you have kind of like a normal to dry to even like combo skin and you're just looking for something super natural and you don't mind looking super glowy, then I would say I would give this a try. There's a product that this actually reminds me a lot of, and it's by Rimmel actually. Rimmel has like a BB cream that I have shown on my channel before, and it's also in like a squeezy tube kind of deal, and this reminds me a lot of that product, except for of course the Rimmel one is like much more affordable because it's from the drugstore. Like, it just doesn't wear quite as well as this one. Not that this one's like amazing or anything, but this one does look a little bit better at the end of the day than the Rimmel one. I find the Rimmel one really melts, whereas this one I feel like at least semi stayed on and doesn't look disastrous other than just being like shiny. But I still think like it's a decent product. Like, I don't think that I'm gonna return it, only because I don't know, there's something about it that I like. And this is certainly not gonna be something I'm gonna be wearing to work where I want it to last for 8 or 9 hours. So I hope this review helped you guys out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoy foundation reviews, and you can always subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. I'll see you guys in the next one.